powered by Riverside FM.
Hey y'all, it's 3BW, Sisters in Love and Strength.
I'm Christina, the youngest sister, here to make you laugh.
I'm Sherry, the outspoken, no-nonsense nurse and middle sister.
And I'm Lisa, the oldest sister, ready to see what happens next. Every day we navigate busy families, husbands, friends, and exes. We've experienced it all, y'all, and we want to share our lessons learned with you.
Our motto is, hindsight is 20/20, and we're here to provide our viewpoints on what happened, where we went wrong, and how we can learn from it.
Join us as we share our stories, laugh at our mistakes, and learn together. We want to hear from you too. Hey, ladies.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
How you guys been?
Good. Good.
Yep. Anything exciting going on?
Well, my kids are gone for the summer break.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Well, you always had it nice like that.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've always been jealous about. You get to get rid of your kids.
But then you realize how much you really want them around.
Well,
But you know what? This is the first time that I've been sleeping through the night without lights on or feeling uncomfortable. Like I am sleeping hard. Being in that house by myself, it doesn't scare me like it did summers past. I don't know what changed.
probably just got accustomed to everything now.
Yeah, but they've been leaving every summer for how long now?
No, I just mean living in that house and all that good
No,
stuff.
I mean in every house that I've been in.
Oh,
Being in a house by myself.
I don't know. Maybe you just, I don't know.
No, maybe because I'm older and I just sleep harder.
You
I think
think?
I snore too. So I didn't used to do that either. But yeah, it's nice. I get the house clean now. It's
and
like
it stays.
yeah, it stays. But I'm getting the carpet cleaned. I'm getting there's a few stains on my bar stools that I'm gonna get cleaned out. And baby milk somehow found its way on my couch.
Oh,
So I'm gonna get all that stuff cleaned up
I like that. Baby milk on my couch.
when they come back.
When are they coming back?
The end of July. I got my trash cans clean too. So now my outside trash can.
Yeah, I figured that.
So now there's a process for putting the trash out. Like, look, we're not going back to how it was.
Amen.
This stuff is gonna stay clean.
I hear you.
And then they come home and retrain you.
No, it's not gonna happen unless they're gonna start paying for this stuff that I gotta do because of them.
Sounds good in theory.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see when they come back.
I mean, considering I mainly take the trash out,
Yeah.
but how we put trash in the trash can inside the house is, I think, more important.
The problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Well,
Yeah.
you go, girl. Get that house in order. Get that trash in order.
Even if it's just for a couple of weeks.
And the whole no shoes in the house. No, I'm sorry. No shoes upstairs. I'm going to have to start enforcing that.
Yeah. Especially after you get the carpet clean.
Mm-hmm. Because we're good for a while.
And then it just
And
goes back to
then,
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to be a stickler for rules if you want to keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to talk about?
Nope.
Christina? All right. Well, we're moving right along. We're going to talk about our quote of the day. Our quote is from Langston Hughes. It is, hold fast to your dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. What y'all think about that one?
Can you repeat?
I'll try. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. So if you lose your dreams, you can't fly.
No.
Basically,
I like it.
you don't have anything to, like, you're just dead.
Sounds like you're walking everywhere. And I've been walking my whole life.
So you trying to say you never had dreams?
No, I did. They must have died because I'm still walking. I don't think I ever flew.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't feel like I ever did either. But hey, but you're flying. right?
Why am I flying?
Didn't all of your dreams as far as your career come true?
I guess so, but I guess I'm halfway flying.
She got one wing.
Well, then she walking.
Yeah. I'm skipping.
Right? She gliding. That's a great quote,
whatever it
though.
is, you're
Yeah.
getting there before we are, or at least faster.
Only thing I can get faster is up from you.
No, shut up.
I'm just playing. So, anyways, let's talk about our topic. Our Imagine This topic. Lisa?
Okay, so for our Imagine This segment today, so I read this particular post, and it reads, putting your wife before the mother of your kid has to be the absolute lowest thing a man could do. How can you put a woman who can become a nobody to you just by signing a piece of paper before a woman who's attached to you for the rest of your life? The value of a baby mother is so much higher than a wife, and it's crazy that men don't understand that. It's sad that a woman has to tell y'all how to be a good man. My baby father always insists on putting his wife before me and my child. It's so crazy. I should come first. I'm bigger than the program. I gave you your first child.
I had to put some music. I had to put something to that because that deserves some emphasis. What?
Oh my God. Explain that to me. I don't even understand. First of all, some of the stuff that she wrote here, I just don't understand. But
First of all,
how
a baby mama? You're a baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a wife. You're a baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
I would think if anybody goes first, it would be the child, not the baby mama.
Right.
Yeah, I think she doesn't know what a good man is, for one.
And she doesn't understand her place in this relationship.
She doesn't
It's his
understand.
wife and then his child. She takes care of the child, but that's where her place is.
And what's also crazy is that
Wait.
she said a piece of paper. Marriage is more than a piece of paper. So I don't know, her view on stuff is kind of corroded.
Are we good?
I don't see. Oh, that's me.
Oh my God. You're stupid.
Sound engineer, where you at? Where you at?
Oh, we didn't give a shout out to our sound engineer, but you know what? Today it's us, so we're gonna
Yeah.
shout out to ourselves. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, so
But anyway, Christina, what were you saying? I missed it.
Oh, I was saying that she doesn't know her role,
Yeah.
because first off, the wife is the priority.
Right.
Because
right.
once you marry, you become one. You doesn't say you become,
After the
two,
baby mama.
and then after the baby, and I think she's holding her position way higher than it is. All you are is a baby mother. That's
Right.
kind of, first child or not, that's not a good position to have.
And
And you're glorifying it and trying to get above the wife, who is ultimately him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because they become one in God's eyes.
right, like what you said, it's not just a piece of paper.
It's more than a piece of paper.
Exactly.
It is a lifetime commitment. And you guys, she's just messed up.
Her
view
mind,
is messed up.
yeah.
And then I don't think she realized, because if she would have took a step back before she did what she did and say, hey, let me put myself in that position. I'm now married and he has a wife. I mean, a
baby
mama.
mama.
And now she wants to be in control over what he does, which controls me ultimately. She wouldn't like it.
No.
So she's not thinking. She's got a lot of emotion and she's tapping at the mouth.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
She's just not. And someone had mentioned when I was reading the post, she was like, okay, just admit that you're not over him.
Right.
She's not.
That's the reality of it, right?
Mhm.
That is the
Not.
reality.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the marriage is the foundation of the family.
Right.
Not the baby mama,
Mm-mm.
not the ex-girlfriend,
Nope.
not the side piece.
Nope.
Marriage. So
Yeah.
if you're going to play any of those other roles, you need to realize that you fall second or third. And that's
Yeah.
after, really you're not in a position. It's your child that comes
Yes.
after.
Exactly. And what she should need, and my thought is what she should be more concerned about is making sure that her child is always taken care of by his father, period.
Right.
That this female
That's it.
that he's married is going to be a good person to be
Exactly.
in her son's life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right there.
Now,
That's
Outside
worried
of
about
that,
the wrong stuff.
she has, outside of that, there is no her. There's nothing that she needs to do besides take care of that child.
yeah, there's no teaching him how to be a man.
And if she really want
Right.
to pose, if she really want to pose a question, her question should have been like, "Why is the man I'm still in love with married somebody else?"
Right.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That's the honest question, because at this point, you play nothing in that foundation other than the child's mother, and
Exactly.
if it's a hard thing to do, that's why you probably should have gotten that piece of paper that ain't worth nothing, like she was saying first. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree totally with all of you guys' views.
Okay, so closing out the Imagine This segment and moving into today's topic. So we really don't have a topic for today. We're just going to dive into some current events and just talk about what they mean to us. Full disclosure, we don't have all the details. We're just sharing our thoughts, asking questions, and making room for honest conversation.
Okay.
So
Let's get started.
with that being said,
All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the nurse in Georgia that they kept alive because she was 8 weeks pregnant. Now, we live in the state of Georgia, so we definitely, at least heard about this. So we just kind of wanted to come on here and talk about what we thought. So first, the background is there was a nurse who was like 30 years old. She actually went to the hospital. At the hospital, she was having a headache or something like that. They sent her home. She came back the next day because she woke up short of breath. And they found out that she had blood clots in her brain. And she ended up brain dead. So because she was 8 weeks pregnant, they kept her body alive so that they can keep the baby alive until they were able to have the baby by C-section.
And in Georgia law, you cannot terminate a pregnancy after 6 weeks.
Exactly. And so since that happened, that is the primary reason why the hospital kept her alive. However, there is nothing in the law that states that the hospital had to keep her alive. However, they did so anyway, incurring more debt for this family because of a baby that they took out early that was 1 pound and 13 ounces.
and they didn't have a choice. They had to at this point.
Yep.
And this happened last week.
Yeah, it
week
wasn't-
before, 2 weeks
yeah.
ago.
Probably.
Yeah.
And, he's in the NICU, of course, and you don't know what kind of quality of life he's going to have. But not only that, she had like a 10-year-old son or a son that had to endure his mom being an incubator,
Mm-hmm.
for a baby
Being in
that
an oven, pretty
Yeah.
much. They reduced her to an
Yeah.
oven. Yeah.
pretty much just because of the abortion law, which is crazy. Very, very crazy to me.
So what's really disturbing to me is the fact that, there's several things. With all of this, the fact that they kept her alive without anything that stated, she's brain dead. She's dead.
She's dead.
Or-
Yeah.
And
She
they
died.
kept her alive for a baby that was born
Early.
at what?
I didn't see
About a
the meat.
pound and about
13 ounces.
Okay,
1
13
pound
ounces.
and 13 ounces.
Okay. Now, again, as you said, we don't know the quality of life this child is going to have. We don't know
Yeah.
for sure at this point.
He's
The
doing
child
okay.
is doing well, but we don't know if
How
there's going to
long.
be complications and,
Yeah.
and he may not make it at all. We're
just don't
praying
know.
for the best. We're praying for the best. But now her parents, are going to have to raise this child who
Mm-hmm.
I am absolutely positive there are going to be some medical issues.
Some
It's just,
deficits.
and they're going to have to deal with that. It's just, to me, this hospital overstepped.
They did. They totally overstepped. They
Yeah.
totally overstepped and took it into their own hands. And when she was brain dead, she was dead.
They should have let her go.
And that's the way the life works. God meant for her to die at that time. And that was knowing there is a fetus in her. That child should have died then too. They should have not have done, they should have done emergency, to get the baby out if it was viable to, but to go
At
and take
8
it
weeks?
upon yourself to keep her body alive, to have this baby delivered, they overstepped their boundaries. Way overstepped. And then they're going to be looking for these people to pay that medical
That
bill.
yeah, which is it is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Because life support for several months.
Yeah.
What average person
Even
can
a
afford
week.
that? Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
Yep. And then the stuff this child is going to need to survive for the rest of his
Yeah.
life.
It's gonna be expensive. Well, he could grow and be fine. He really could. He could grow because medicine has grown by leaps and bounds. He could, I don't know, he could actually be okay. But if he's not okay and he requires a lot of help, that's going to be expensive for the family who probably doesn't even really have it anyway
Yeah.
to take care of a baby
Yeah.
like that.
Yep. And I think this hospital needs to be sued. I think they need to be sued. They need to be sued for, first off, they need
Future.
to be sued for not diagnosing her correctly when she first came in. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
the same hospital.
I don't
and
know
then
either.
Second, the hospital needs to be sued for not allowing her to die peacefully and doing this for this child, like making, like she was never considered. Her life meant nothing.
So
It meant nothing.
to give you guys a full picture of how big that baby was, it was about as big as a kidney bean.
When she died,
Yes.
right? 8
that's
weeks is nothing.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, babies are spontaneously aborted at 8 weeks. You know what I mean? The body just
Right.
spontaneously does that. So that's,
But they're playing God. It's like it's unethical. It's should be illegal, and I'm sure it is because I don't think it anywhere in the law it states that you have to make somebody
Yeah.
that is dead that you have to keep them alive,
Right.
To keep a baby viable even though past 6 weeks,
Right.
Like when you
Right.
die, you die. That it
Yeah.
is it.
Yeah.
But they were so concerned about covering the hospital and not interpreting the law right that they permanently damaged this family.
And then hospitals, they have their legal departments. So I don't understand how they did not come to the determination that, yes, we can let her go. Because as you said, unless we're not aware, there's nowhere in the law where it states that a brain dead person has to continue a pregnancy.
Right. But see, that's the thing. People don't know how to interpret. And hospitals in the business of caring for people not being legally correct. You know what I'm saying?
But every hospital has its legal department.
They do.
It does. But this
They
is
do.
such a new thing with this whole no abortion bull crap. They're still trying to fill it out to see exactly what they can and cannot do.
Just a thought just popped in my head. What if her parents had came in, she's brain dead, and said, we don't want this.
They
and,
didn't.
And turned off.
What
the
could they
machine.
do, right? What could they do?
Are they going to charge the parents with murder?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You mean if the parents just came in and hit the plug?
Yeah.
while
And
she was-
just
Right. Said,
Stop
I
the
don't
vent.
want this for my child.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
turning this off.
take her off the vent. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's
Are they going to
legally-
charge her with murder? Are they going
Well-
to charge them with murder for the infant?
Well, does she have what is it? What's that paperwork? that you-
Advanced directive.
Right. Are they the ones on the van? Because if not, that's a whole other legal issue.
Right.
You can't just walk in and
But
unplug
if she
people.
doesn't have a advanced directive, she's brain dead.
Yeah.
She's brain dead. She's
Yeah.
dead.
You would think they should be allowed to. And it probably would have been like, oh, yeah.
It would have been another
charges.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, how would that look is my question.
Well, it covers the hospital because they didn't pull it. So they're good.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, at this point, go after her because she did it. You know what I'm saying? It definitely alleviates them.
You turned off the machine for a brain dead woman.
Right.
Right.
But they're not looking at her. They're looking at the fetus.
They don't care
Exactly.
about her.
Fetus
She
is
was
what
never
matters.
concerned.
So then they're going to charge them with murder
Yeah.
of a fetus.
That's what I'm thinking. Feticide. Yeah.
Is that
That's
something
crazy.
now? Feticide? Oh,
That's
gosh.
crazy.
It's
Crazy.
very crazy because as a woman, and I'm grateful that I'm not in my childbearing ages anymore. But if I was, I would be really concerned because my life doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
Right.
And even though I am a parent to other kids, you're telling me what I'm carrying holds way more weight than me. Like I'm
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
irrelevant. So
Feticide
why?
is
Yeah.
destruction or abortion of a fetus. Yeah. So
I'd
yeah,
be going to jail for fetus. What is it?
Feticide.
Feticide.
Yeah, you would.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, damn. I think I should already be in jail then.
Yeah.
And the other thing that you had said previously, Sherry, that they had to take the baby because her body was starting to decompose.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, the body
Who
was.
said that?
It was the body was decaying, so they had to let it. They had to do
Yeah.
emergency to get the baby out because the body could not. Why
Yeah.
do you even think that you're brain dead?
How is this okay? I don't. How is this okay? How is this not
You're
wrong?
playing God. Like you can't keep a body alive. The brain is what tells you to operate
do,
everything.
yeah.
You know, and once that's gone, so you think you hook up to a machine, like it's going to
It
be
only
able,
lasts for so long. Yeah.
right. Like
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. It's just overstepping, and it's
Yeah.
so sad as women. We're always being reduced to being second citizens, and our rights are always in question of taking
Yeah.
it from us. And
This is the
by-
ultimate.
right.
And who's making these rules? It's not. It's not
Not
females.
women. It is
It's
not,
not.
women. It is white men. I have
Oh,
to
don't say
it.
that. Don't say that.
I have to because.
Let's just say men. Let's just say men in general.
But if you think about it, and I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, because
But
I
it
have
is what it
nothing-
is.
It is. I have nothing against men, but you are a white man in high places making decisions for something that you have no clue about. And
Yeah.
the only way you would know is if you had somebody close enough in your family to go through it, and you go through it with them. But you can't. You can't do that. It's just like in Congress, it's a bunch of older white men who cannot relate to what our society looks like, because our society is not all white men. We've got
Black.
black, we got Japanese, we've got Mexican, we've got a whole different race
Korean.
and Korean. We've got
course,
everybody,
Lisa.
and we're not represented in the highest court. So how can you tell me that I'm supposed to put in my faith in you when you don't even know what we go through?
That's how I feel about our church, by the way. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just thought I'd throw that in there.
I can second that.
we're gonna have to revisit that one. But it's crazy that you can't lead a country and you have no clue about who they are and what they go through.
Yeah.
You're so high up that you can't see people below you. So how in the world can you make these
Decisions.
mind-blowing, life-changing
Decisions.
decisions and you don't know these people?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
And it's crazy. And then you do nothing. And my thing is, you can't set up laws to hurt one group of people to bring up another
Yeah,
group of people. It
that's
doesn't
true.
work that way.
Right.
Everybody has to be on the same playing level, and everybody
Yeah.
has to be supported the same way. Whether you need the support or not, it should be there. So in no turn should you take my rights away as a human being to support an unborn a child or fetus inside of me, because I am still a person.
Yeah.
You know, I still have my rights, and there's no way that my rights should be voided because I'm carrying on somebody that you feel should have lived. You know what I'm saying?
Just get your grandma to take care of her.
Right? Who probably can't. And you're not
Right.
going to take care of them. You're not going to offer this family nothing. You're going to look at
You got
them.
family members that can
hand 'em a
take care of
bill.
your child. Isn't that what they said?
Yeah.
Get a family member to watch. You
Right.
can't. You can't pay daycare. Just get your mom to do it.
And
Your
then
grandma.
and then
your
be
cousin.
mad because
your
people
sister,
are
brother.
struggling, and they're struggling so bad they do stupid shit because
Yeah.
they don't know what else to do. But if you think about it, you didn't help. All you did was help bring you down.
Gave him more problems. And you know
Right.
what else is actually pretty sad? The little boy, he had to say goodbye to his mom at first, when it first happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then since they kept her, he had to say goodbye to her again.
Yeah.
A second time.
And not only that, you're seeing your mom in a different way. You've never seen her before.
Right. And you watched her.
that is going to be mentally challenging for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
That's
He's gonna
he's
have
going to have
issues.
some mental issues dealing with that. I mean, he's 10.
I
Yeah.
don't know how old he's.
I think he's
he
10 years
looks-
old.
He looks about 10, but
Yeah.
you
So
know,
to
I know
see
he is
your
at the
dead mom for
Yeah.
several months.
yeah.
And the baby's name is
Chance,
Chance.
which is cute.
Yeah.
He needs a chance. They gave him a chance.
Yeah.
They gave him a chance at what though?
Listen, at life, no
It
matter what
remains to be
quality
seen.
it is,
It remains
but
to be
he
seen.
has a chance at life.
You know, with God's blessings, he might grow up and be a normal child.
Yep, yeah. And I pray that he does, because his mom sacrificed a lot
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
at the hands of our government.
Yeah, our lovely government.
Another thought just popped in my head. I wonder how she would have felt, shut up, knowing that this was going to be.
You know, she was a nurse. So I would like to think that she understands how things work. If that was me and I'm a nurse, I would just be like, let us go. Because I know how his quality of life is questionable. Like it's not worth it to me if my child can't go out and be like every other person.
Right.
I don't want to give my family a burden.
Right.
You know what I mean? As a nurse, I know I would like to hope that she would do the same way because, you know, we've seen it. We've seen it all. We know how it is. Look at Tashima. You know, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is so hard. And for you to just start off that way in the very beginning, it's rough.
I agree. I don't think if I had a decision, you know, what this or that, I would definitely just want them to let us go.
Yep.
And it's more so, I agree with what you said. I just don't want my child to have that type of life.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause
And
I
people
agree.
may say that, you know,
A life
it's a
is a life.
life,
Yeah.
but,
A life
you know,
not worth living.
And I can speak on that. When your quality of life is gone, it's very hard to not fall into depression and to not hate who you are and your situation.
Yeah.
Because it's just having a bad quality of life is just not. It's not cool. It's
Especially
not
if you can understand.
right.
Like if you see other kids are doing this and this, but you're stuck like this, like it doesn't help.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to be a strong person.
Very mentally, you have to be very strong to go to live and especially to have and then not to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a struggle.
It is.
It's
Very
a struggle.
much.
And wouldn't wish that on anybody.
yeah.
No.
Well-
but if they're listening, sue that
Oh my
hospital.
gosh.
Oh,
Sue
yeah.
that hospital for that
would
little
sue
boy's
everybody.
entire life that they take care of
Right.
that because y'all made that decision
Yeah.
against their will because they made it clear.
And all of the medical expenses that have already been incurred.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
would
you
sue
know what?
everybody.
And-
Everybody.
And also for women out there, when you need to go to the ER, they don't need to know you're pregnant because
They're gonna-
once they know you're pregnant, you are no longer important.
You know, they're going to find out anyway because we always
How?
do pregnancy tests.
You do even if I come in there for a headache.
Yeah, because there's certain medicines we can't give you if you're pregnant.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So y'all do pregnancy tests
All the time. All the time. We
Even
either
on a-
do it
on
urine
a
or
grandma?
we can do no, that wouldn't match. I doubt that. Either or even if you do a CT or X-ray, we can't do that if you're pregnant. You know, we
So
got to
if
find
they
out.
say I'm not pregnant, you don't take that for that. You still
If
do
you're
a
of
test.
childbearing age, we do not take it. Because what if you are and you just don't know it?
Yeah.
What if I am and I don't want you to know it?
Well, we gonna
You
find
better go
out.
someplace else for your service. then.
Right. Definitely. Yeah, because we do it either that or we'll do the blood test. We gonna find out.
So on that note, we're going to move on to our next topic. So for this topic, I'm going to discuss a proposition that was presented to me.
What we like propositions.
With on for after. No.
So we're going to call this person, I don't know, Mike.
I like Hakeem.
No.
No?
No.
Hakeem sounds very demanding and
We're going to call this person Mike.
Mike.
Well,
So-
Mike reminds me of my daddy.
Okay.
It's also a biblical
Okay.
name.
Okay.
Let's do Brandon.
Brandon. Okay.
What is wrong with Hakeem?
Okay, Brandon doesn't
Hakeem.
sound like somebody I would date, though.
Oh
A
my God.
Brandon?
Okay.
No.
Leroy.
Jeffrey. Hey, Leroy.
Let's call him Leroy
Yeah, I
then.
like
Yes.
Leroy.
Yes.
Leroy sounds a little scary.
So Leroy calls me recently, and I don't speak to Leroy often. And, you know, we're just talking, you know, how you doing? You know, what's going on? And,
Okay,
you know,
so
not
wait.
much.
The backstory of Leroy is that you've had an on and off relationship with
Yes.
Leroy.
For,
And currently,
Since high school.
since high school,
Mhm.
and currently the relationship is off. And
it has been
off for how long?
since 2020.
Okay, since
Dang,
2020.
That long?
Yes.
No. That's not
Okay.
true.
All right.
2020 is when COVID hit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to say 23.
Okay.
2020.
I was about to
23.
say, 'cause I remember
All right.
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
2023.
It's been off since 2023, and you really haven't been talking to him.
No.
You've moved on. You've done you guys will like conversate every once in a
Every
while.
once in a while.
Okay, there
Yeah.
we go. So that's the backstory.
So, bringing us to what's happened recently.
But hold on, before you bring us
Oh
what
my
happened,
gosh.
let us tell you the backstory on how we feel. We love Leroy. The family loves Leroy.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone loves Leroy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So Leroy calls and he tells me, I really missed you and I'm missing you. I still love you.
You can't just.
Okay, look.
You're
I did, but okay, I don't need to give all the information.
You
I just need to
do.
give the
You
proposition.
have to at least say that he's been dating somebody for the last
Yes.
so and so long.
Okay.
Set it up.
You guys go ahead. Set it up. Go ahead. Set it up.
Okay, so they've been off since 2023. And since then, they both have moved on. Lisa's moved on. He has moved on. And he is currently in a relationship.
And I think he's been in that relationship for over a year
Yeah,
or so.
so for about
yeah.
over a year, you've been in a relationship.
And I keep my distance.
Yeah.
I do not reach out at all, period.
Nope, she does not. And he will reach out to her, though, every so often just to say, hey, how you doing?
I miss you.
Yeah. And so this time.
Wish things had worked out.
And so this
Still
time.
think about you. I dream about you.
Oh,
Want to share that with you. Okay,
So
go
he
ahead.
got a lot to say when he reaches
Yes,
out.
he does. And so on this particular time, he reached out and he said, what, Lee?
I wish that I could move you in here with me and my current girlfriend. It would just be the three of us.
Oh, I like
Really?
that
That's
proposition.
what we're doing. We're clapping.
Just because it's like, what? He has some balls.
Oh, no.
Yes, he
Maybe should
does.
have did the crickets. Like, what?
Yeah. Oh, girl, come on. Look, just stop.
Listen, I'm the engineer. I'm trying to get it together, but I just can't.
Oh, wait, the moment's over.
And that's, yeah.
That was what
That's
you did.
more appropriate. And then I started laughing. Oh, ha, ha, you're so funny. He's like, the only reason that it wouldn't work is if one of y'all said no.
First of all, like, who has the cojones to be like, hey, I want you to be my third bitch?
Leroy.
He wants to move me into, suggested I move into the house with them.
Wow. First of all,
What the hell?
yeah.
Do I look desperate?
No.
Oh, wow.
I don't even
Not
reach
even
out
that.
to you like
Do
that.
you look stupid?
Why do you think I still want to be with you?
Well, not only that.
You
Why do you
do,
think I
don't
want
you?
to share my man? What?
At this point, I would not want to because I see what he's doing in that relationship with her and reaching out to me is what I suspected when we were together. So
What you talking about, Leroy?
I suspect
He was
that he was doing the exact same thing with his previous girlfriends or maybe
Right.
someone that he's just, well, I told you about the one time when,
Yeah,
the girl reached
called
out
you.
to me and said, hey,
Yeah.
he's sending me messages, he's calling, he wants to go out. And I'm sitting in his condo talking to her.
Yeah. You're right. You can't trust nothing like that. You're right. I'm speechless.
This is the guy that you guys love.
It is.
Oh, well, we still love him because,
He fits with the family. He just
He
doesn't fit
does.
with you.
Mm-mm.
He just doesn't have his priorities.
You just don't act right, girl. You better get on over to that house.
You know, I just need
You better
to
ask her and him what y'all need today.
No.
I just need to suck it up and move in, huh?
No.
And when you get
And but he
back-
gonna take care of me. He gonna take care of both of us, right?
Girl, please.
I don't know, like, are there ground rules for that?
I
First of
wouldn't
all,
even know.
like, who the fuck cares?
Well, I'm curious. You need to know how this works because you can't knock it.
It
No.
doesn't work.
He doesn't.
Not for me.
Exactly.
Not for me.
Now,
Mm-mm.
what do you
Listen.
think she would say?
Well, hold on. There are too many men out here to be sharing one. Sorry.
There is
Too many.
definitely. Well, at least knowingly and willingly.
Okay, but you know what? I'm sorry, men I'm just having the worst luck with men though. So,
Girl, you've had the worst luck with men your whole life. There ain't
I
no
know.
change.
but it's not getting any better. You know,
That's
men
true.
just
Well,
I just find myself all the time saying, "Ew, ugh, God,
she's
no."
cringing.
You know, it's like you can't. I don't know.
But you know what
Where
they
are all
say?
the good men at?
They're
you know
dead.
what they say,
No.
Lisa? Oh, wow. You know what they say? What's the common denominator?
You,
So maybe
Lisa?
it ain't them.
But see, no. Okay, so with all of the relationships that I have had,
Mm-hmm.
I can admit I have a problem picking the
Good men?
right men. So the problem technically is not me.
You're the
But
one
you're
picking.
attracted
I just picked the wrong men.
So
That
that's
means
you.
it's you.
But no, but
You're
they're the
picking
ones.
them.
But they're the ones that are the issue. It's not
Right, but
me.
you should be able to be like,
See the
no,
issues.
Right. Like, choose somebody
Listen.
different than what you normally would pick.
I did that before. Remember?
Listen, Holly Berry.
Now I got two Korean. Now I got two Korean kids.
Oh, my gosh.
But there was nothing wrong with Sam. He just didn't.
Stop throwing people's names out there.
Sorry.
Well,
There
we
was-
like Sam.
Yeah,
Sam
but-
is awesome.
But like he didn't do anything disrespectful or anything like that.
it just
so,
didn't work out.
Yes, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Yeah,
okay.
Sam didn't have no craziness. Like,
No.
No.
let me
Not at
move in
all.
My
No.
whole
Not at all.
family.
Mm-mm.
Not at all. But it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of them, they was jokes.
Mm.
From your very first to your second, it skipped over that one, and then it just kept going to the other two.
Oh my God.
But I'm telling you, like, go totally separate. Like, do something totally different. Like, something that you normally wouldn't do. You might find some happiness.
Caucasian
Go
man?
on- No, go on, call Leroy, and what's her name? Try something different.
Don't
Mm.
No.
don't you ever
I'm
take
just
that
not
advice.
even going there with
We might
that.
look at Lisa
no.
like, why is she always happy?
Oh wow. No.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
think
That's
so.
not even a thought.
Not
Not
even-
even a thing. Can't even.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
That just seems like it would be more problems than it's even worth.
I like to know, how does somebody even get up the nerve to say something like that?
You know,
Confident
that's why I
people.
really wasn't sure what I heard. You know, I was until he was like, "Well, the only way it wouldn't work is if one of y'all said no." Then I was like, "God damn it, he did say
And
that."
it's why do you think I'm that person? That too.
Yeah.
Do I look like that's
Well,
me?
Mm-mm.
A closed
No.
mouth don't get fed. So he had to shoot his shot.
Hmm.
He had to.
I don't even understand how he thought that could even work. And I wonder, you know, now that I'm sitting here, I wonder if they have relationships, you know, the two of them with
Outside.
someone else, as
Probably.
with a third person.
They probably got
And-
a pineapple at their house.
Yeah. I wonder if they swing like that. And that's why he brought that to me, brought that to my attention.
Crazy.
Wow, maybe he does. Because you know what, doing it behind closed door, he probably realizes a lot of drama. So let's just put everything on the table.
Mm.
You know, so he was honest this time, but I guess you prefer him to lie behind your back.
No.
No, I just prefer just not to talk
I'm
to
about
him.
to say, I prefer you just to skip me.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you coming at me with, I mean, if we can't just have, you know, fun conversations like we've been having, then,
But
I
you
mean,
know
just like
what?
when he asked me to come by his house when I was, you know, back home, and I just laughed it off. Like, dude,
Why?
you got a girlfriend. Why are you inviting your ex to come by the house?
He needs to do the introduction so you two can fall in love. He's smart.
He is something. Mm-mm-mm.
I've never been.
You know what? There's not too many people who can honestly ask me that. You know what I'm saying? There's only a very few.
There
that
shouldn't
I'm-
be one person that could
Don't-
ask us that.
Don't judge. Don't judge. There's some people that I'd be like, I just be like, okay. You know,
He must.
where we gonna live?
You must not know him.
No,
You
I
must have
don't.
never met him.
I have not.
Yeah.
I think they're in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say, what celebrity you talking about?
If that's the case, I'm on the same boat.
No, honestly, I'm not. I don't swing that way at all.
I mean,
but
you trying to be like Neo.
I couldn't do that one. That Hollywood don't work.
Mm-mm.
no. Because at the end of the day, I have to answer for everything I do, and I cannot live with myself knowing I can't. And I'm too much. I have to be the priority.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be the priority. You can't be like, oh, let me check with the other girl. No,
I mean,
it
that
doesn't
just seems
work.
like it can turn really stressful really fast.
Because we're not built like that. Like if you
Mm-mm.
were built like that, I probably, we would let things be fine. But if you took her, like y'all on your way home and y'all went to grab something to eat and I'm at home and y'all didn't bring me nothing, that would be a whole argument.
No, for me, it would be like, y'all didn't tell me you were going. Y'all left me at home.
Right.
You know,
and
you.
it's always like competing against the other girl, and nobody wants to always compete.
Mm-mm.
If she wake up and she got a 6-pack, and I'm like, dang, I gotta fix my 1-pack. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't do well with sharing, period. So,
Yeah, it's too stressful, especially when you have to share unbeknownst to your, that you're even sharing.
Right.
That's stressful. And you know
yeah.
what? After he did what he did, and your reaction, that should have told him, don't step to you like that.
Mm-mm.
He has a lot of.
I mean, all I
kahunas.
did was laugh it off. But yeah, that's all I did. Outside of laughing it off, I had nothing. There was nothing else that I could say.
So since you laughed it off, you left the door open. So that means he gonna try again. You gonna have to be real firm and be like, Leroy.
Do not ask me that again. The answer is never in my life would I.
Yeah, or I get to choose the chick. You know what I'm saying? Why are you choosing? I want to choose her,
Actually, you gonna
And
be
as a matter
like,
of fact, I don't even want a chick. I want a dude.
yeah. And then second of all, you gonna have to pay me.
Pay you what?
Wait, now you're a prostitute?
Yeah. But I'm not. Shoot.
So if you're going to get low, you might as well just get all
Might
the
as
way
well.
low. I hear it.
I might as well be getting paid for it, right?
Yeah, that's I'm
Wow.
going to Leroy's. I got 500 coming.
Oh, you need some shoes? Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah.
No, but real talk, that is just not
No.
not happening.
I never would have thought he would have prepositioned me with something like that. Just never in my life did I think that would come out of his mouth. I knew that he would, still be reaching out to me, saying stuff that he obviously wouldn't want her to be hearing.
Yeah.
But I just that thought never crossed my mind.
It kind of makes you think, I wonder if he's already got a permission from her.
Right.
And you're just the last piece.
Of the puzzle.
Right?
Well, he's gonna have to find another piece that fits because that's not me.
And then every time we invite Lisa, we got to invite all three. That's an extra Christmas gift, an extra plate.
I mean, and even if I was in that type of relationship, I'm not gonna make my family aware of that.
First of
Oh,
all,
really?
Hell no. Why would I? I wouldn't want my kids to know.
Yeah.
I would no.
I
No.
would- you know what?
The
We would-
stress of that alone, having to hide that because it's no.
yeah, cool. We wouldn't even do that. That's just ridiculous. It's not even. It's just Anyways, no, that ain't happening.
More drama than it's worth.
It really is,
Yeah.
and it's not us. That's not how we are. That's not how we operate.
I just couldn't. I
Yeah.
couldn't.
I could do it if it was like Hugh Hefner and I'm getting all this money. But
And then you don't have to sleep with them.
right, because he had a whole bunch of other bunnies. I'm just
Right.
there for the
I'd
for
rather
the
just
money.
be the queen and I
Right.
send y'all in there with
Exactly, exactly.
But then that makes us a pimp.
With money.
Call it what you want.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Listen, as I'm getting out my Ashton or my Urus. Listen, I'll be the queen pimp.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But you know what? On a serious note, women need to respect other women
Yeah.
on a higher level than what men respect us because they're always going to try to get away with what they can.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But if we
That
have a
is
respect
true.
for each other and love each other, even when we don't know each other, then it makes it harder for them to act stupid.
Yeah,
Right.
that is
There's-
true.
And you know what? The thing is, I wonder how much she actually does now.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, if it's we're joking, but that they're probably already having those types of relationships within their relationship. But what if they're not? And she's
Yeah.
totally clueless that
Yeah.
And is it only me that he's reaching out to?
Yeah.
You
I think
know?
he's probably if that's the case, he's probably feeling it out, and he's starting with you, probably because he knows you way better than he knows her.
And I think you should go ahead and tell him you can do it so we can have another podcast on what happened. If it's just do it for us.
Just for the podcast.
Just do it for
I feel
us.
like you should just stop talking to him. now.
Yeah.
'Cause-
What? No, Leroy.
Oh, and he started off with, I really respect the fact that, when we're not in a relationship, that you really don't reach out to me. You know, I keep reaching out to you, but you never have anything to say.
No.
You're really strong like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's how he started it off, you know, but, you know, I just want to give you your props, you know.
Before I drag you through the mud and let you know what I really think. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But
Wow.
yeah, it was a fun conversation.
Well, tell Leroy to call me.
Yeah.
He didn't give me no propositions. I'm trying to keep him in the family. I got like 4 daughters over here.
Oh my God. Did you see Lexi's face?
I'm done.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And on that note,
Well, guys, this was a great podcast. Don't you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
It was. I think we did good.
yeah.
And I'm still thinking, why haven't I gotten a proposition like that?
Oh
like
my
I ain't affect
gosh.
nobody that much.
How about you go out the house? Let's start there.
Yeah.
And you know, the other reason you probably asked was because I live in Georgia and they live in another state.
Oh, long distance. Ooh. How
No,
would that
but he said he
No,
wanted to
he
move me
wanted
I
in.
wanted to move you in.
Yeah.
Does that mean your kids too? Like,
It would have to.
And wait a minute.
Just crazy.
Does that mean you get your name on the house too, so you're protected?
Oh, hell no.
So you're always gonna be like the second rate chick that only gets so much?
I mean, I'm not even sure whose house it is. Is it hers? Is it his?
What if they have you over there just cooking and cleaning?
on that note.
And you gotta ask the wife or the girlfriend if you can go do something.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, but you got that Urus.
That's a different situation. You don't do that for no Urus.
You don't have that type of money anyhow. Come on now.
Amen.
Oh, goodness.
He got good credit. He can finance anything.
He can finance anything. Yeah.
Oh.
No. So, well, with that being said, I guess
We're closing up.
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let this one go. So thank you everybody for listening to all of this great podcasting nonsense. And definitely come out to our website at 3bwunfilteredpodcast.com to share your story with us, or just to look around and check out what stories and polls we have going on, because we would love to hear from you guys.
All right. Again, thanks. Go to our website and subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day. And
Bye, guys.
bye.
Bye-bye.